And welcome back to the X-Zone, everyone. I'd like to take this opportunity of thanking all our guests tonight. Andre Van Heerden and I talked about the shadow government in hour number 1. Hour number 2, Richard P. Jackson and I discussed exorcisms, demonic possession, and evil. Hour number 3, Jeff Knott, our resident healthcare expert, and I discussed the U.S. healthcare fiasco. And my guest this hour is a young man who's making a positive difference when it comes to Bigfoot. He is actually getting the government in Canada and the United States now to protect Bigfoot. His name is Todd Standing. His website is www.sylvanic.com, sylvanic.com. Todd, there are so many groups, organizations that call themselves researchers, Bigfoot researchers, Sasquatch researchers. They go out to try and document the existence of Bigfoot. Are they hindering the process, or are they aiding in the process?
Well, I think there's a big difference between people that are out there for the business of Bigfoot, trying to make a profit by selling a book or, by promoting a website that has, other information where they make pay-per-click kind of dollars. And I don't really understand that. People that are doing it in that facet have a tendency to be very negative towards actual legitimate researchers. And, I'm certainly not for that. But there are groups out there that's, I can't chastise them because I made mistakes. I did things that were foolish. And if anything, I'd like to cooperate with people like that. Anybody calls me, asks me questions, sends me an email. I mean, I have 12, 15 people now all working with me that have a tremendous knowledge of these animals. And when somebody asks me, should I go out there and throw a net over one? Hell no. This is a community of animals, my friend. You throw a net over one, and 10 are going to come out of the woodwork, don't do that. And it's whatever I can do to educate people and help people in the discovery of this I'm all for it. Even it may very well not be me that finds a body, but when a body is discovered, I want my protection. And that's the other thing that I did with the Canadian government and want to guarantee in the United States as well, is when our body is discovered, this is still here. Don't forget it. I want that protection. The reality of this species, I can take it to the next level, even if it's discovered by accident, whatever way, And the majority of people that I've had associations with are really good about their research. They try, they do the best they can, but it's all about cooperation. You've got to cooperate. It's something that even I've learned over the past 2 or 3 years, that the First Nations people have taught me. You've got to cooperate. They extended an olive branch with me, and they trusted me with so much, and I've got to do the same thing. You've got to cooperate. People, if you have a big rock in the middle of the ground, this is just basic physics, and 4 people are pushing it in different directions, that rock is never going to move. But if you all say, hey, come and push in this one way, that rock will move. The biggest rock in the world can move when people push in the right direction. And you have to cooperate to do that.
Todd, I want to thank you so much for joining us tonight. We've run out of time. We'll have you back on in the near future. If you need us, we're here for you, Todd. We really admire what you're doing and the reasons why you're doing it. Todd Standing has been our guest this hour, X-Zone Nation. www.sylvanic.com. So until tomorrow night at 10 o'clock, when once again we cross the time-space continuum to this place that I call the X-Zone, from everyone here to everyone out there, take care of each other and always, always keep your eyes to the sky and your heart to the light. Good night now.
You can't stay here. I know.